guys, so today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a summer book haul for you guys, so if you want to see the books I just picked up, then keep on watching. So for those of you who don't know, I literally adore reading. I read so much. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I have so many books at my house, it's absolutely ridiculous. But during the school year I don't get to read as much because I'm so busy with homework and everything. There's not as much like free time to do anything, especially reading. So during the summer I read a ton. So since it's the beginning of summer, I picked up quite a few new books, so I figured I'd share with you guys my new books. Okay, so I'll start with the one I just started a couple weeks ago, more like a week or so ago. So I'm already pretty much done with this one, or a good chunk, like 75% of my way through it. This is Dark Dreams by Roy Hazelwood and Stephen G. McHod. I don't really know, but here's what it looks like. Basically, I don't think I've said this on here before, or if I have, I'll just repeat myself. I want to be a forensic psychologist as my career, so I'm going to go to school for psychology with a minor in criminal justice or law or criminology, anything like that. But yeah, so basically a forensic psychologist is someone who kind of aids in trials, helps the police, and like really analyzes and like interprets how a criminal behaves in their mind and what they're thinking and their behaviors and everything like that. So that is what I want to do. So this book is basically all about that. Essentially, it's the guy that wrote it, he's an FBI profiler. This book is all about different types of criminals and how they think, if they're organized or disorganized, all the details, kind of too many details. This is a really intense and kind of dark book. It definitely shows the worst of humanity, so it's a lot, so I kind of take it day by day. Like, you can't just sit down and read it all at once because you'd probably like lose all faith in humanity for real. But it is super informative, super informational. It's not a story, it's just like a bunch of little like facts and details and blah 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 blah. So it's really good, but definitely don't read this if you're like sensitive or like, I don't know, be a certain age to read this for sure, because it is pretty intense. But I absolutely love it, and I have a little pin in there because I'm like highlighting and underlining things that I feel like are important, because I'll probably reread this again since this is like basically a textbook for what I want to do. Okay, so the next two books follow along that same line. They're both like serial killer, like thriller-ish books. I got both of these at a thrift store and they were like 50 cents, so I had picked them up. I have no idea if they're good or not. These are just, like I said, they were super cheap and I figured I would pick them up. So this one is called The Girls He Adored and it's by Jonathan Nassau, and it looks like this. It's pretty thick. And I'll just read you the back. It says, call him Max, but don't shake his hand. Don't get too close at all, because Max isn't just Max. He has a lot of people, a twisted collection of personalities struggling to find a way out. One of those personalities is vicious, insatiable, a man with talent for the blade and a hunger for women with strawberry blonde hair. Max's latest query, Dr. Irene Cogan, is about to learn two things firsthand: what makes Max tick, and what happened to the girls he adored. So it sounds like it's kind of like a thriller book about someone with dissociative identity disorder, which is like the official name for multiple personalities. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this because it sounds pretty good. Okay, so the next one is kind of like the same color scheme as the other one, but they are by two different people, two different books, and it's called All the Pretty Girls by J.T. Ellison. So look at how like it's written, it's like scratched in, it looks kind of creepy. So I'll read you the back of this one. When a local girl falls prey to a sadistic serial killer, Nashville homicide Lieutenant Taylor Jackson and her lover, FBI profiler Dr. John Baldwin, find themselves in a joint investigation pursuing a vicious murderer. The Southern Strangler is slaughtering his way through the Southeast, leaving a gruesome memento at each crime scene: the prior victim's severed hand. Oh my god. Ambitious TV reporter Whitney Connolly is certain the Southern Strangler is her ticket out of Nashville. She's got a scoop that could break the case. She has no idea how close to the story she really is, or what it will cost her. As the killer spirals out of control, everyone involved must face a horrible truth. The purest evil is born of private lies. Yeah, so this one looks really scary, but also really, really good. Yeah, so it looks super good and I can't wait to read it. This book and like that other one are just right up my alley. Okay, so let's move into the books I got today at Books A Million, and these are a lot more like teen family friendly books. I hope, at least. I don't know. So the first one, oh, you guys, the cover of this book just is so beautiful. Like, I don't know if you can see. It's called Glitter, and it's written by Erilyn Pike, and it says it's a New York Times bestseller. So it is super pretty. The girl's got like this beautiful eye makeup and she's like blown out, and she's wearing like a Victorian dress, and this really called to me because I feel like it's going to be a mix of my really dark like criminal books and like a fun like teen book. So I'll read the back of this one for you as well. It says, outside the Palace of Versailles, which I've always wanted to go to the Palace of Versailles. If you don't know what that is, that's like the famous like French castle that everyone lived in like the 1800s, and it's so beautiful. And I just love like back in the day like royalty books, because honestly I just want to be a princess. So it says, outside the Palace of Versailles, it's modern day. Inside, the people dress, eat, and act like it's the 18th century. The palace has every indulgence, but for one pretty young thing, it's about to become a very beautiful prison. When Danica witnesses an act of murder by the ruthless young king, her mother makes a cruel power play, blackmailing the king into making Dani his queen on her 18th birthday. That gives Dani 6 months to escape her terrifying destiny. Her ticket out? A drug called glitter. Glitter can be hidden in rouge or lip gloss, and if Dani sells enough of it, she'll have the money she needs to disappear into the real world. But in Versailles, secrets are impossible to keep. And the most dangerous secret? Falling for the drug dealer outside the palace walls is one risk she has to take. Yeah, so I'm super excited to read this because I feel like, honestly, if I was Dani, I would probably do the same thing. Using a drug called glitter to like make my way out of like my prison, which is actually a beautiful castle. Honestly, like literally my whole room is, my wall is glitter over there, so I feel like this really fits me. But yeah, I think it is a series, so I'm super excited to read this one. The next one is so adorable and I have super high expectations for it. It's called Dumplin', and it is by Julie Murphy. And right here is the girl on the front. She's got like her arms out, she's wearing like a fancy red dress, and it says go big or go home. And then it says soon to be a major motion picture. So this has been on my reading list forever, but for some reason I just like never saw it, or like found it in my library, or like bought it or something. I don't know, but I saw it today and they were like had it on the thing, like a thing in Books A Million, like to be made into a movie or whatever. So I was like, oh, I should read it before it's made into a movie, because I know I'll probably want to go see the movie. So this one just looks super like inspiring and cute and different, because like even though I'm just like, I'm a stereotypical, like I'll read the same like format of like a young adult like supernatural book over and over again. It's like the same story, just like different characters and a different universe over and over. Like I can't say anything, but this book actually looks super unique and different, which is what I really liked. So let me read the back for you. Well, the first little thing, it has like a little intro. It says, with starry Texas nights, red candy suckers, and Dolly Parton songs, Dumplin' is guaranteed to steal your heart. So I just love that, because I mean, who doesn't love Dolly Parton? But here's the description. Self-proclaimed fat girl Willow Dean Dixon, dubbed Dublin by her former beauty queen mom, has always been at home in her own skin. Her thoughts on having the ultimate bikini body? Put a bikini on your body. With her all-American beauty best friend Ellen by her side, things have always worked. Until Will takes a job at Harvey's, the local fast food joint. There she meets private school Beau, a former hot jock. Will isn't surprised to find herself attracted to Beau, but she is surprised when he seems to like her back. Instead of finding new heights of self-assurance in her relationship with Beau, Will starts to doubt herself. So she sets out to take back her confidence by doing the most horrifying things she can imagine, entering the Miss Teen Blue Bonnet beauty pageant, along with several other unlikely candidates, to show the world that she deserves to be up there just as much as any other girl does. Along the way, she'll shock the heck out of Clover City, and maybe herself most of all. I'm so excited to read this, you guys. Like, how it's so unique and different, and I just cannot wait. So this is the book I'm most uncertain about, because it is actually a Christian book. It is written by a Christian author, but it's like a fiction like book, a novel, not like a Bible study or anything like that. So I'm kind of uncertain, because I've never read a book that's like actually dubbed like a Christian book, you know. But I really loved the cover on this, because like I said, like debutante, like big gowns, 1800s, royalty, like Southern Belle is totally up my alley. So I really like the cover, and then I read the back and it seemed like something I'd be interested in, but like I said, I'm not sure. And also I think it probably is pretty old because it says 20th anniversary edition, which that's actually kind of cool because that probably means it's, you know, a good book, a classic if you will. The name of it is Redeeming Love, and it's written by Francine Rivers. And then I'll read the back for you. It says, the little snippet up here says, a story of love that won't let go, no matter what. And then here's the actual description. California's gold country, 1850. A time when men sold their souls for a bag of gold and women sold their bodies for a place to sleep. Angel expects nothing from men but betrayal. Sold into prostitution as a child, she survives by keeping her hatred alive. And what she hates most are the men who use her, leaving her empty and dead inside. Then she meets Michael Hosea, a man who seeks his father's heart in everything. Michael obeys God's call to marry Angel and to love her unconditionally. Slowly, day by day, he defies Angel's every bitter expectation, until despite her resistance, her frozen heart begins to thaw. But with her unexpected softening comes overwhelming feelings of unworthiness and fear, and so Angel runs. Back to the darkness, away from her husband's pursuing love, terrified of the truth she no longer can deny. Her final healing must come from the one who loves her even more than Michael does, the one who will never let go, which is God, obviously. If you didn't get that. Kind of looks like a, I don't want to say this, but like a mom book, but you know what I mean, like just maybe not something so much like teen geared, but I'm also like not afraid to read stuff that's not teen, like teeny bopper, you know. So I'm kind of excited because I feel like this is out of my comfort zone and super different, so I'm excited to give this a read. Okay, here's the last book, and oh my god, you guys, I'm not saying I'm most excited about this one, but I'm pretty darn excited about it. So if you guys did not know, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite story, my favorite characters, my favorite movie. I love Beauty and the Beast. Oh, it is so good. I feel like if I was a princess, I would be Belle. I literally love Belle so much. Just love that whole story. So anything Beauty and the Beast, I'm like sold on immediately. And this book, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? So it's called As Old as Time, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. And look at this cover. It's so, so cool. And then the little thing says, what if Belle's mother cursed the beast? Well, so yeah, it's like a take on Beauty and the Beast, which is kind of different because I've like obviously seen the movie 150 bajillion times. So maybe like a different spin on it will be super cool. But the cover is so, so awesome. Literally, like it's like the beast and he's all ominous in the castle, and then the little rose down here, the enchanted rose. So I'm so excited about this, you guys. Like literally, I love Beauty and the Beast so much, and this book is like thick and heady, and I think it's gonna be so amazing. I cannot wait to read it. I'll read you the back though. So it says, what if Belle's mother cursed the beast? And then it says, Belle's a lot of things. Smart, resourceful, restless. She longs to escape her poor provincial town for good. She wants to explore the world, despite her father's reluctance to leave their little cottage in case Belle's mother returns, a mother she barely remembers. Belle also happens to be the captive of a terrifying, angry beast, and that is her primary concern. But when Belle touches the beast's enchanted rose, intriguing images flood her mind. Images of the mother she believes she would never see again. Stranger still, she sees that her mother is none other than the beautiful enchantress who cursed the beast, his castle, and all its inhabitants. Shocked and confused, Belle and the beast must work together to unravel a dark mystery about their families that is 21 years in the making. I hope it doesn't change the characters in the story too much. Obviously it's a different story because Belle's mother is the one that like cursed the beast and blah blah blah, but I hope it kind of stays true enough to like keep what I love about it. But I think it sounds so amazing, so I cannot wait to read this. I think it is super cute, and yeah, I'm so excited about this. Okay guys, so that is my summer book haul. So if you want to see a review or an update on any of these books, please let me know, because I feel like it would be super fun to like read a couple or read one and like make a video, like a short little review about it. You know, any of that jazz, please let me know, because I love to talk, especially about books. So yeah, let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. Let me know if you've read any of these, if you're going to pick any of these up. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching, and I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!